Hello guys, welcome back to another Goalkeeper Reviews for You video, and today we're going to be reviewing the cheapest big name brand goalkeeper gloves in the world. Yes guys, so we're nearing the end of the season here in the UK, and I've got about 8 games left over the next 3 weeks, so we went hunting for some of these great goalkeeper glove offers that big brands like TK Maxx are offering you. Alright, now let's get into the bit you've been waiting for, the unboxing. So at TK Maxx, I got 2 pairs of gloves because the deals were so good, you just could not ignore it. So they're a Predator GL Pro hybrid glove for 30 quid and in size 10, and an XGL Pro for £10. I've never seen anything like that so cheap. So as you can see on the labels, they're normally about 100 quid each, and we got them from incredible deals. Let's get into the unboxing of these Predator GL Pro gloves. So as you can take out from the bag, I've already done a review on the URG1 gloves, and that'll be up here in the top corner if you want to go watch that. So you know what I'm disappointed with, there's no glove bag from a glove like this, but for 30 quid you can't really complain. This video also gives me an opportunity to test out the URG 2.0 versus the URG 1.0, which are obviously on my other pair of gloves, because I knew you guys want to learn about that. Alright guys, we're just finishing off getting all this plastic off the gloves, and we'll jump straight into that first impressions review. Alright, so first of all, I think you can clearly see that the fingers are narrower than your normal hybrid promo glove, which I think will show when I put it on. Oi. Yeah, so straight away I can feel that the fingers are much narrower than the other pair of these gloves, which are the promo version. So I think if you don't like that tight feel in your hand, you might want to go another half size up on these gloves. And the only other noticeable difference is going to be the latex, which is supposed to be more durable but less grippy and tacky. I'm going to show you how much more difficult these are to get on. So first of all, before any matches, I'd cut off all these annoying labels on the inside of your gloves, because they just get very annoying on your wrist when you're playing. So another difference between these and the promos is that these are a lot harder to get on, and you might need some help and getting them on. So that's another reason to go half a size up. Alright guys, now we're going to get into a side-by-side comparison of the non-promos versus the promo gloves. So first, I'm just going to get a bit of water just to spray on the glove, make it a bit wet. Let's put on the promo glove, which has had a couple of matches in it, about 3 or 4. And you can see a bit of wear on the fingers, and this is my right hand, and it's my throwing hand, so it's the hand I use the most in games. Alright guys, now we're going to do an absolute grip test between the URG 2.0s, which are brand new latex, and the slightly used URG 1.0s. So now let's pick up the gloves and put them down and stick them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so obviously the 3 matches I've played in the URG 1.0 had massively decreased the amount of grip they've got, and they were even beaten by the lower URG 2.0 glove.
A few moments later.
Alright, now we're on to the biggest bargain, the XGL Pro gloves that we found for £10 at TK Maxx. So first of all, my only worry would be that it's a size 9. I normally wear a 9.5, but I think I quite like having tight hands and fingers.
And at that price, you're not going to turn it down?
No, obviously not. Alright, let's get them out the box. So straight away you can see they're much smaller than the size 10s, and they've got black latex and a black backhand with blue stripes on it. So obviously on the back you can see there's no punching zone whatsoever or any strength in the fingers at all. And on the wrist and enclosure it's just one piece of really nasty fabric, which makes it kind of look like a gardening glove. And as you can see, the latex is pure URG 2.0 in a negative cut. My biggest worry about these gloves is that you've got knitted material right next to the latex where it'd normally be wrapped latex, which maybe means you'll be catching with this knitted black material, which will not give you any grip at all. We're gonna go again and peel all this plastic off and reveal this latex to you guys. Alright, now we're almost finishing up, taking all this cling film off. Highs and lows of reviewing goalkeeper gloves this. Alright, we've pretty much got that all off now. Alright, so we've just gone and peeled off all that plastic cling film stuff over the front of the latex. And as you can actually see, these are URG 2.0 S, and that S stands for shock absorbance. So let's see if that makes any difference. Straight away, I generally believe these are more grippy than those URG 2.0s. I don't know if that shock absorbance has got anything to do with it. Look at that. Alright, now let's stick them together and let's see how they compare to those other gloves. You gotta remember guys, these are £10 goalkeeper gloves, and look how well they're performing in these grip tests. That's nuts. Just about to come apart now. That is crazy. Alright, we might be here forever.
Shall we wet them more than we have already?
Let's see how they do with a bit of water on the palm. Alright, we're just going to get my spray bottle here. It's just got water in it, nothing else. Alright, now let's do a true grip test. That is bonkers. Considering these are the cheapest of all the gloves we've had on show today, they are definitely the grippiest out of the box. There we go. I think that's a great showing of what these gloves have to offer. Alright, now we're going to address the main issue of them being a 9. Normally I'd wear 9.5 gloves, so let's put them on and see how they feel. They actually get fit on very easily and are very easy to get on. And inside there are no loose bits in the fingers, so they almost feel bigger than the size 10 Adidas Pro gloves. Alright, let's get the other one on. Of course you've got the annoying labels on the inside, which I would definitely recommend cutting off before use. But look at that, they came on so much easier than the other gloves did. 1. Alright, now we're going to test the full wraparound fingers. This should definitely last longer, as all contact with the ball is with the sticky latex compared to the knitted material on the other gloves.
I can see you're holding it with the side of your thumb. You're holding it differently to the other gloves.
You don't have to speak. Alright, so I've got a training session tonight, so I'll choose these gloves for the training session, as I think they'll have great training capabilities, as you have to focus on your techniques. But I've got a big game tomorrow, so I'll probably wear the URG1 gloves for the match tomorrow. Alright, thank you for watching to the end of this goalkeeper reviews video. We did the double unboxing of the cheapest big name brand goalkeeper gloves in the world. Comment down below which gloves you want to see a match review of, and that'll be coming to you guys shortly. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.